So today I wanted to touch down on this topic about dating guys. I no longer want to be dating because of so many drama, so many things you have to deal with, the lies, the game, the manipulated, the narcissistic. People love to play games and maybe like I don't want to be sexist and say it's just men because I pretty sure believe that men are dealing with the same thing. But for me as a woman, I'm dating guys and I'm dealing with these type of guys a lot, which is I have to do a lot with mind games and lies, and a lot of times I find out that these men are married, that they're just looking for to have fun, to keep me as a placeholder, to have me as a side chick, and I'm not doing that. No, I'm seriously not doing that. As soon as I start, and this is why I really do not want to be dating again, but at the same time, I still have hope that there's someone good out there, that I'm gonna find somebody good out there. So this is the thing. This is the reality of it. A lot of, especially men in relationship, a lot of married men are going after single woman, baby daddies, men with kids, with like so many kids from different type of women. They are going after younger girls, like girls in their 20s. I know a lot of them, they have a roster, but bear with me with this one. And all they just do is lies and I don't know if it's in the area where I'm at, but a lot of people are complaining of the same thing about um this don't mind my eyebrows guys, about this dating thing. And let me just tell you, it's a disappointment. It is very disappointed. um and I do not want to deal with it again. And this is why as soon as I start dealing with people, I see who they are in the beginning and I just leave. I'm like, hell no, I'm not dealing with this. No. And a lot of times too, when you're dealing with men, you gotta make sure that, it depends on your standards. Every woman is not gonna be the same. But for me, as soon as I start talking to a guy, I need to know if he's single. Because I'm not doing the side chick thing. I don't want baby mama drama. If you have kids, okay, but I prefer for you to have older kids. I don't want small children. I don't mean like I do not want to deal with all of that because a lot of times when there's small children involved, um, he's going back and forth with his baby mama. So I do not want to deal with that. I do not have kids of my own, so maybe I'm not understandable when it comes to that because I'm not a mother. I don't have kids. And this is why I do not want to deal with men who has kids or men in a relationship with another woman or men that's married. No, if you're involved with other women, please leave me alone. I'm not dealing with this. As soon as I start talking to you and I see some signs, some red flags that you have another partner or you're dealing with another woman, no, you gotta go. You gotta go. And ladies, please watch out for this. Please be aware of these signs because a lot of married men are walking around with side chicks, and a lot of these side chicks they don't know. Only if you're doing like for business purpose or for money, I don't know, do you? But if you're looking for love, you're going for love or trying to find love, I'm trying to smart you up that a lot of them they're just looking for someone to hang out with. They're gonna lie. They're gonna tell you that they're done with their wife, that they're leaving, they're divorcing. I don't have time for that. I mean, you should be looking for someone after you finish doing all of that. Because, baby, no, 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 no. I am not doing that. And they're gonna keep you as a placeholder so they can, do whatever they want. And a lot of these times they have a roster with multiple women. I had this one situation. I don't know if I told you guys about this, but I had this one situation with this guy where he was married with two children. One was 2 years old, and then the other one was three. And meanwhile, he was telling me, "Oh, we're done. We're no longer together." I'm like, "How are you guys done if you have a 2 year old? Where is that? Like, how you just, have a 2 year old and then just leave? You know what I mean?" So that to me sounded very suspicious. You gotta make sure you look for the red flags. Be Listen, I don't care how cute this man is. Watch out for the red flags. All right, pay attention to what he says, pay attention to his car, everything, his time that he gives you. When does he spend time with you? If he spends time with you only in the weekdays and in the weekends, like Sunday, he says he goes to church and he never appears until late. Signs is he's a married man, ladies. So please watch out for this. So in my situation with this guy was he was he was married, and they also had a house, and they had two cars, and the house and the cars was in his name, but he kept telling me that he's going to sell the house, that they're no longer together, that he has a court on coming in. And so I was like, well, if you're going to sell the house, um, why don't you show me the court paper? And why you keep telling me to wait? And he was like, oh, just wait because I'm going to sell the house. I have a lot of things that I'm dealing with. Please be patient and understandable. And I was all right. And then a few other times, he was driving on his other car, which was a minivan. It was like a Mercedes, or like a bigger car than the regular one that he has. And he happened to have some car seats, some children car seats in the back, and in the passenger seat where I was sitting, it had a few ladies utilities, like things for women, that like her glasses, things that she uses. And I'm like, who does this belongs to? And he was like, my sister, and that's his car. How is that your sister's belongings in your car, and your sister is married, and his sister is way older than him, like way older than him? Like I don't get it. Like he's lying. Like this is like a very clear indication that this man is a married man, and he has a family, and he's committed to his wife. And so when I saw that, like I asked questions. I was like, I need to know, like, why is your kids car seats in the back when they should be in their mother's car because they're not living with you, and they are two small children. So you're trying to tell me that the car seats are in they have car seats in their mother's car and in your car? No, 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 no. That's their mother's car. That's a family minivan that both of them use, which they live together. Ladies, you gotta put two and two together. You gotta listen, you gotta watch, and then put everything together, and then know, and also do your research on his social media, on his, like, whatever you have. Use it to your advantage. I do not want you guys to deal with this, and let me tell you too. At the same time, he was very cheap. Here and there, he took me to a couple places where he paid and all of that. I did not have anything with him, nothing, no, nothing, because I was getting to know him, and I don't be doing nothing with nobody. Period. I don't. I don't. We're not in no committed relationship. We're not together. Like people have seen us together, but no, no. So what I'm trying to tell you ladies is that you need to be smart when it comes to this. Be very smart and don't let everything slide. Whenever you see something, ask questions and watch his behavior. If he gets very nervous and mad and acting like you don't trust him, something's there. Something is there. And let me tell you something too. Like, if he has a family and he has another woman, it's going to be very hard for him to be financially stable because woman cost money. All right. Chances are, I know a lot of women out there, they don't require anything. They don't require a man to provide or anything. But even though, like, just the fact of being with another woman, like, it takes time for him, to spend time with her and also spend time with his family, and you're gonna see that and you're gonna know. So it's very easy to know. And so as soon as you see this, get rid of it. Only if doing it for business purpose, or you're getting your bag. And let me tell you too, even if you're getting your bag with a married man, let's say for instance you're with him just for money or whatever, make sure, all right, you get your money in the beginning. Do not wait. Do not listen to his thing, because he was trying to tell me that he was going to sell the house, and that when he sells the house, we're gonna start living our own life, and that money he's gonna use it for us. I'm like, oh, I don't trust this. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. I don't believe you. And he is still living there because after I broke up with him, I found out his cousin, and I've seen everything in his cousin's profile. Pictures of him and his family together at church, living their life, doing their things. And let me tell you, ladies, if you're in a situation like this, do not feel lost. Do not, if you find out that he's married and he lied to you and you was with him for love because you didn't know any better, do not lose your mind. Do not stay in depression mode. Do not, you know, you know what I mean. Don't do it. Let it go. Move on. Start doing your life. Start doing whatever you need to do. Get out there. Start meeting other people. Move on from that situation. Do whatever you need to do in order to feel happy and feel better. All right? Do whatever you need to do. All right? And don't stay in that situation because he lied to you. And also, too, a lot of times they keep you as a placeholders so they can stay back and forth with their wife. And if he is a married man, it's going to be very expensive for him to deal with another woman. Only if he's rich or he has, money like that. Because it costs money for children, it costs money for a house, it costs money for a car to live every day. And the prices of today, everything has been up. All right. So, ladies, I'm not gonna make this video too long. My point over here is watch out for the red flags. Do not let anything slide. And be smart, ladies. Kisses. I love you.